Welcome back, everybody. Here at Bingothon Summer 2022 with NieR Automata, we are having a 2v2 Lockout bingo race next, and the runners are just getting ready, so I'll hand it over to our commentators.
Hello, I'm Isum1644. I'm joined with Jano _, and we have this very intense lockout bingo between Team Rick and Team Astley. On Team Rick, it's Gamecmdr and Tsugoii, and on Team Astley, it's Amei and jeakerek. Do you want to say anything, Jano, before we start?
Well, it is really early for a lot of runners, and the teams are really strong, and I don't know how this is gonna go with the awakeness of the players, but yeah, I'm excited.
I believe it is 5 a.m. for Team Rick, and I'm not sure how early it is on Europe for Team Ashley, so it's going to be an interesting race. So
Yeah.
Is Tsugoi's stream working? I don't entirely know. Other than that, I think we can count down. Right?
Yeah. You can go ahead.
Should I type it as well, or it doesn't really matter, I guess?
Type and think. Yeah.
Sure. All right. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, everyone. All right.
Oh no!
What is the board?
Tsugoi's game. Oh no.
Well, this board does have some interesting ones. We got defeat A2, so it's gonna take a. There's gonna be someone who has to go all the way to A2 and defeat it. And since this is a lockout, there's going to be. I probably just explained the lockout. We have the teams of 2. Each person on the team can get an objective, and once that objective is acquired, the other team cannot get it.
Are you there? All right. Are we
So,
good now?
in general, what will probably happen is we'll have one racer try to rush story to get the really late game objectives, and one person try to just rush as many objectives as they possibly can. I don't know who it's going to be. I can take a guess that Tsugoii will be rushing story and Amei will be rushing story, but you never know until after the bunker shoot up.
Yeah.
Also, Tsugoii has some interesting mods.
Yeah. Both Game and Amei. And yeah, Amei is the undefeated bingo champion of the Automata community. Well, okay, he technically is the undefeated bingo champion. He has
undefeated in non-scuffed bingos. So.
That means we'll be getting flight units.
Both Amei and Gamecmdr have insane game knowledge.
Usually we could get NieR flight units. They're way
they
too
know
expensive
everything
for us to run.
like the back of their hands.
Mass produce these things yet.
And Tsugoii and jeakerek are also pretty fast runners. I mean, Gamecmdr and Amei are also really fast runners, but they do have the extra.
Runners are fast.
Yeah, they're all really fast.
A2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
We got improving communications. That's gonna be an interesting one. Activate the desert transporter. Oh wait, that's desert center. I thought it was the desert campground for a second.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry
Get the
installed from here on
jukebox
out.
sound data.
I'll put up instructions for you.
So
make sure to commit them to memory.
improving communications is an objective, is a quest that you do basically right at the beginning of the game. You have to complete the side quests and then go to the bunker and back. So that can only be started like right before these guys go to the desert. I'm guessing someone's gonna do that. That's the question.
Yeah, and the defeat A2 goals. So all of the goals in the bingo are before Grun.
You'll be touching down quite a ways from
And
the resistance camp, unfortunately.
there are
Sorry
like
for the trouble,
tiers
but we
of
can't risk
goals
the enemy
that
discovering
require
their
story
position.
progress.
Understood. Good luck down there.
The latest being, I guess, defeating A2. And the team that gets to defeat A2 first is gonna probably claim all the goals after that, considering it's a lockout.
Not exactly. Defeating A2 mostly just unlocks a meal, which is where you open up. Is probably going to be used to upgrade Machine Spirit to level 2.
Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Amei and Gamecmdr is going somewhere. I don't know where.
Oh.
But everyone else is currently going to the...
According to our intel, none of the machines in
Wait,
this area are
jeakerek is
hostile.
also going
Jeakerek's also going there.
More and more enemies like this lately.
I don't
Just
know
stand
where it
there
is they're
and
going.
stare
They're
into
currently in
space.
the City Ruins Center.
It's pretty weird.
And looks like Amei and Tsugoii are both going through doing the side quests. I wonder if Amei is going to try and grab the sound data. He is. And to do this, you just have to go and talk to the jukebox lady. And then I think you have to say yes.
Jeakerek's going to the amusement park.
That's interesting. Oh, Gamecmdr, I think he got silver ore and a meteorite. I kind of missed that. There's a building up there and there's items there. They give you money, basically.
I think Jake's just going to fishing. Yeah.
Is there a... Oh yeah, there's fish in the park sewer once. That'd be a quick objective.
This is gonna be... I really hope he gets Iron Pipe. That could make this race really interesting. Since Iron Pipes gives you the highest movement speed.
Yes, this is the fastest movement speed in the game. What did he get? Oh man, he got something even better. He got the golden machine head, or golden machine life form. Oh, he's gonna try and fish some more?
But what is he doing?
Good question. I guess as he was
Just
then gonna
wanted
go to the park, but he just wanted to show off.
Yeah.
The golden machine life form is completely useless, but it's worth 7,500 G. So it's actually worth a fair amount of money, considering that the most expensive item that we normally get is a machine core worth 10,000 G. So now jeakerek is rich.
And we see Amei making his way to desert. She's gonna get the gold ore chest.
Yes, he is. He's getting gold. He got the gold ore chest right now.
He did mark that, yeah.
But he didn't get the sound data. I wonder why he didn't say yes. Because I'm fairly certain you just talk to them and then say yes, and you immediately get sound data.
Yeah, I don't know that. I thought you bought the sound data from the shop.
No,
there's...
It really is like, they just tell you, okay, here's some sound data.
Yeah, probably. I don't...
Also, Gamecmdr went on top of a broken road and got memory alloy.
Yeah, and we saw jeakerek fail to flip and go out of bounds and take the normal route we take. He's going to get the spear. Virtuous Dignity.
Amei is going to the oil fields. Very interesting. What is in the oil fields?
You just have to talk to the Yorha member.
Yeah. I mean, he could grab the transporter for later if he wants it, because of he is grabbing the transporter for later. Okay. You know, he just gotta show off on all. It's inside.
Oh my god.
That sometimes happens. For whatever reasons, stubbies will sometimes clip inside of the rocks on the sides, and there really isn't a good way to kill them.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Amei just gave up. But yeah, Team Astley's starting off strong with now 3 goals marked.
Yeah, maybe 4. I'm not sure if Amei got the
Oh yeah, the sound data as well.
But he may be starting out well, but there's a fair number of late game objectives. There's visit the Forest King's grave, which if they know how to clip out of bounds there, they don't have to do the quest for it. There's complete culinary researcher, which is a really long line of quests.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
And then actually a really interesting one, obtain 2 small gears after supply trader quest. Now, most likely Team Ashley and Team Brick are not going to actually grab the different chests that have small gears and just go for the oh, by the way, jeakerek just clipped out of bounds to get into the forest. He's doing some cool stuff over there.
Yeah, jeakerek's going for the...
Yeah. But there's 2 chests that we would normally get that have small gears in them, confirmed. But you can also get them from stubbies. Gamecmdr is trying to get 4 interactive kills, and Amei is trying to die.
Oh, I think he's doing, yeah.
Which one was that?
Is there, it was like die in the desert and...
I didn't see die in the desert. Oh,
yeah, I guess it's
Gamecmdr just bought Beast Lord. Yeah, there's no die thing. Oh,
yeah.
Amei never finished the quest.
That makes sense.
That makes complete sense to me. Also, Amei has chicken mod.
Glory to chicken kind. Oh, wait, game is getting the sound data. If
yeah, you just say yes.
Oh no, Amei, no.
Data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
You just had to say yes, Amei.
It's hard to get an accurate picture from this.
jeakerek may be trying to upgrade a weapon
some new
at
satellites
Masamune if he hasn't upgraded.
He's probably going to the
don't let anything get in your way,
Forest King's Cradle.
He's probably doing that.
I think he knows this clip because I remember showing it to him. Oh, is he?
Find out. Yeah. Also, Tsugoii is currently in the Atom Pit.
Yeah, Tsugoii is rushing story. Meanwhile, Gamecmdr is, I think, doing the communications, improving communications. He went back to the bunker to get the quest probably from the commander.
Yeah, and it looks like Amei is going to do the same thing. Oh, he's doing a really long jump.
Oh no! There's ground there, jeakerek. No. The thing that jeakerek has to do to get to the Forest King's Cradle is a really weird like a dip down into a high jump, I guess. If he doesn't remember the combo, he probably is gonna spend some time. Oh. No, it was so close. He just had to do a lift.
Also, Tsugoii has Among Us mod. Don't really need to say much else other than that, you know, you just got all the Among Us guys there.
Yeah, Amei got the quest and Gamecmdr got the quest, and it's gonna be a matter of who decides to go for it first.
Yep.
Oh no, jeakerek. You can do it.
We believe in you, jeakerek. This is still an intense race. It's neck and neck. But
Yeah.
I feel like Team Rick has the advantage right now.
Yeah, Tsugoii is really far ahead compared to the other gamers in Team Astley, like in story progress. She's done with Adam now, and I think Amei is farther ahead than jeakerek, and he's going to the desert just now.
jeakerek got the jump, but
Let's
does he
go,
remember how to
jeakerek.
flip back out?
I hope so. Oh no.
Does he know he has to equip the spear? Or wait, no, he's doing the plunge version.
Oh no. He can figure it out. There we
got
go.
out. And everyone, I think, is just rushing story, except for Gamecmdr, who is trying to finish improving communications as quickly as possible.
Oh,
I think it's gonna waste a little bit of time, but he might get a few small gears because there are stubbies in the area. I forgot.
You'll get stuck there, jeakerek. No.
It looks like Amei is buying 3 sound data and then selling them. It costs a lot of money.
Wait.
I think jeakerek is stuck.
Oh no. So for context, he just had to like go 2 steps to the right to get inbounds again. Instead, he went to the left side and tried to like loop back around, which it is really, really hard to get out of where jeakerek is right now. And I think he's just gonna save load. Yeah.
You can't save though. That's the issue.
Or just gonna load, which is gonna cost him some story progress, but
yeah,
he wasn't that far ahead.
I think he might
is this gonna put
go all the way
back
back
to
the bunker.
Oh
Yeah.
no! So he's gonna have to go through all the menuing, all the bunker shmup again.
Yeah.
Game is
And he's
doing
not gonna have
improving
any of the other
communications
things
right
they
now.
got.
So yeah, that's gonna be yoinked from
All right, are we good now?
Team Astley.
Yep.
I could set it. Okay, once you're.
It looks like Rick, Team Rick might have the
Morning.
advantage now.
Yeah, and Tsugoii is so
Quite
far ahead of the
unfortunate.
story compared to Team Astley.
But maybe jeakerek will. Oh, what? Oh, he got it from the quest. That sometimes happens. Because I was thinking there's a bunch of stubbies that spawn in improving communications.
Oh,
You
the
could
small
theoretically
gears.
get a lot of small gears there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because going for the chests would take them a really long time since
You need to be near an
the
access
11B
point to save your
memento
data.
thing isn't
You can see access
isn't here
points
as
on the
well.
close range map. Be sure to save often.
So jeakerek can go and try to rush story, but there are also a couple of other small objectives he can do. There's fish in the amusement park once. There's drop the crane shortcut in the factory.
The surface?
And,
That means we'll be getting flight units.
Oh,
There's
no.
still
Better head for the
perform
hangar.
4 interaction finishers.
Usually we can't get near
Game
flight
Commander is doing mega
Way too
jumps
expensive for
to
us
get
at
to
once.
amusement
Too
park.
bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
And he could still try to do visit Forest King's Cradle or upgrade have Masamune upgrade a weapon.
Wait, why did jeakerek not mark that?
He never went to the cradle.
Oh, right, that's the other. Yeah, I always get them mixed
Why
up.
do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job?
Wait, why did he
All they
even go
want
there
is
then?
intel. We scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
It's just for
Orders
fun.
are orders.
All right, all
We
right.
go there for 8-2.
Oh, there's the
so-
gray as well. Okay, I just saw that. Wow, okay, this
Yeah.
is confusing. It's on the top left.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed
snap.
from here on out.
It
I'll
looks
put up
like
instructions for you.
Gamecmdr is
sure to
currently
commit
going
this
to try to fish in the amusement park. Which means jeakerek still has a chance to get the factory objective. Team Rick may be thinking that since that Team Astley was trying to get forest objectives, that they weren't going to go to the amusement park and get the park objectives. But they also forgo the factory and the fact that jeakerek
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a
basically
landing point for your flight
lost
unit.
all his
You'll be touching
save,
down quite a
but-
ways from the resistance
Yeah.
camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position. Understood. Good luck down there.
This is still a tight race, don't get me wrong. Even though it looks like Team Rick has the advantage, their probable advantage is just more story, which might lead to like them getting 1 or 2 objectives really quickly. But that would just lead to a tie, so
Gamecmdr.
if they aren't able to get enough objectives quickly enough, then Team Ashley's got this in the bag.
Target location acquired. Marking on map.
No, Game
Proposal.
Commander. You
Proceed
can
to
do
target
it.
location. Alert. Access
Why not?
point communications jammed.
Whatever. I
According
do
to our
things
intel,
differently.
None of the machines in this area are
You can
hostile.
pod
We've been
launch
seeing
game.
more and more
Oh,
enemies
no.
like this lately. They
Yeah,
just
but the
stand
other
there
thing
and
is you can
stare
go on
into
top of the
space.
rails.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah. Oh, jeakerek's going to the factory. Yeah.
I was thinking jeakerek might go to the factory because he's reset everything. He's no longer in the forest. It's going to take a really long time to get back to the forest.
Yeah, and he is close to the factory from the top of the building.
Which is going to confuse Team Brick so much that they might have no clue what to do.
My friends, can I chime in real quick with a little announcement?
Of
Really?
course.
Awesome. Just want to say this is the end of my shift for this morning, but don't worry, everybody. We're going to see each other again very, very soon. And before I go, I would love it if you take a look at the currently open Bit Wars and the donation incentive for the upcoming game. Animal Crossing has donation incentives, has 1 donation incentive open and 2 Bit Wars. And everything is still open, so any dollar you donate there will get the option chosen. You can choose the town name, you can choose the character name, and we need $150 to get the Villager Bingo bonus incentive met for the next run. So if you would be so inclined and, type !donate in chat or click on the button below the stream. That would be very lovely. Thank you so much for everybody participating in this event. It really means a lot. Remember, we're raising funds for Doctors Without Borders. They're doing amazing work. And with that, I'm out and I'm giving it back to the runners and the commentators. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, have a good one. Yeah, gamers, get those donations in. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, jeakerek attempted to do reverse RBBJ, which stands for really big boy jump, which he failed and went back to get Virtue Straighty to
So that he can
oh
get
right
more
to
height.
do the combo. Oh my god. Meanwhile,
Pretty
Tsugoii
excited.
is still far ahead in the story.
Yeah.
She's at
Tsugoii...
City Angles, right? Or Death Ward?
Yes, this is Death Ward.
Oh.
Or the super precise...
Oh yeah, the super precise board trick that nobody's able to get, but people still go for some reason.
jeakerek didn't make it.
I don't think you can do it like that, jeakerek. So what jeakerek's trying to do is get back to the start of Prologue, basically, from the end of it. You can get from the start to the end like this. I don't know if this combo is possible, though. Oh no, he didn't have the height.
Yeah. Looks like jeakerek's giving up and
Yeah, taking the regular way. The
Gamecmdr
way,
is super confused right now, and looks like he might be going to the forest through Pascal's village.
I'm actually really surprised Game didn't immediately go to the forest from the end of Shmup, because usually whenever there's a bingo, the first thing we see is Gamecmdr going to forest.
Also, Amei is now trying to complete improving communications.
Oh no, Tsugoii died trying to do the super precise board trick that nobody's able to do.
No. What the heck?
Wow. That's gonna set her back so much. No, it's a death warp. I'm gonna spoil it for you. We usually have this really long, elaborate, oh no, they died thing. But yeah. Oh no, Gamecmdr. You can't pull the box. It doesn't work.
No, but you can clip back out of bounds by just going to the right of the wall. The wall is only one way. You can just dash.
I don't think you can.
Oh, well, I mean sometimes. I know that, like, after you've talked to Pascal, you can just go that way.
Yeah, it's where Gamecmdr is right now, he can. The only way to get back to the City Ruins was to not pull the box and clip through it. And jeakerek is going back to the crane to get the thingy. I don't remember the objective name for that.
jeakerek is trying to shoot down the crane, the factory.
Oh yeah.
Or no, wait. Drop the crane shortcut in the factory. So that's not the crane shortcut. The crane shortcut is the thing that you shoot down in prologue. Wait,
I mean, if he's gonna death warp, he's... Well? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. He realized it. So the crane does like 1 damage. And usually to die here with no enemies, you would self-destruct and then have the crane drop on you to death warp.
Yes. But there are also like two, I think there are flyers, 2 or 3 flyers that are nearby. That you can just walk towards and they'll try to shoot at you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tsugoii is almost at negotiations, which is going to unlock the next big milestone of
Actually, everything's unlocked after city angles, which is where Tsugoii's at right now. But negotiations allows you to transport from location to location, which makes completing these bingos a whole lot quicker. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of things that are unlocked. Like, you can do jackass research pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, Amei just bought the sound waves thingy.
Amei bought sound waves a while ago. I think he's been trying to sell it to the park. Because you need to buy the sound waves 3 times and sell it to the robot.
Acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
And Team Rick sniped the improving communications. Oh no, I wonder if that was going to be the one
in this area are hostile. We've been seeing
that
more
determines
and more
who
enemies
wins
like this lately.
and who
they just
loses.
stand there and stare into space. It's pretty
Yeah,
weird.
Team Astley got the head start, but Team Rick are catching up, and they're really far ahead compared to Team Astley in story progress. Which Tsugoii is just probably going for a defeat A2. first.
So this is the resistance camp, huh?
Tsugoii is
Tsugoii's
currently
talk to
doing
their
a trick
leader
called
first thing.
EDS.
You're number
Where we
two.
go and talk to this cool guy. He tells us about this awesome thing called a stamp. He gives us a card.
Target
So
location
awesome.
data obtained. Marking on map.
And we go stamp collecting for a while. No. EDS is really cool. Where so the negotiations fight down in the alien ship. It's entirely dialogue based. So. And if we have like a dialogue box on our screen, it basically cancels every single dialogue there is.
City once upon a time.
Like every what do we call that? Non-intrusive dialogues. So if we take the dialogue box into the fight,
It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
it just skips the fight for us.
Nothing to report.
Good to hear.
But for that, we have to watch the cutscene because there is no way that we found, or I guess Aller found, to skip the cutscene while having the dialogue box open. Which for that trick you have to either use keyboard and mouse only, because the jump button is also the button that skips dialogue. Or advances the dialogue box, I mean. So it is...
That should be enough. Let's get
It is
back
something.
to the trader. Plant life is
Wait,
quite
Amei
most
is
of the
going to the
central area.
forest.
Big plants too.
I think
think,
Amei is gonna snipe the cradle. The Foreskin Cradle quest. Or maybe the
even,
Masamune
I
War.
wonder if there are any huge
Yeah, because he
pores
bought
and
some
such, too.
materials at the supply trader in Resistance Camp I saw.
Well, he might be trying to upgrade machines here. I don't remember if he got it.
He's doing
It feels so
Mario
weird
Kart.
that we haven't talked anything about movement or
Oh
damage
yeah.
glitches or
Okay,
anything.
That's everything the supply trader
But
asked for.
Tsugoii has a spear, and with a spear and a
Man,
light
these
sword, you
chores
can
are
do
a
a
real
combo
pain in the
attack.
butt, huh?
We call it
The
spear
resistance
dashing.
is a valuable ally to your hub. By helping
But
them,
we just repeat it
also help
by
ourselves.
cycling
So
through
no,
the
I don't
attack
think they're a
multiple
pain.
times.
Yeah.
On Gamecmdr's stream, he's dash swinging. It's where you dash and then press heavy, and you go faster than just normal running, or just dashing around.
Jeakerek has a sword through him.
I don't think that's
that
healthy.
happens. It's just, yeah, that doesn't look healthy. I don't know, maybe it's for improved performance on the Android side.
Yeah. And as for combat-wise, we try to do something called a damage glitch. It's where you dash and then press heavy during the dash animation, and you deal like 3 times the amount of damage that you're supposed to be dealing.
It's 5.
Pod
So
042 to operator.
we do so much damage.
Location specified
It's
by resistance leader.
like we have buffs which double our damage. We have damage glitches, which
The desert heat is going to make
is like 5 times damage. They're all multipliers, by the way. There is taunting, which is 150% the damage. There's double damage glitch, where we switch weapon sets to throw 2 swords, which is like another 2 times the damage. If you get taunt chips, that's also some damage. So everything melts, basically. And
Basically. And now...
Amei just yoinked the Foreskin Cradle.
Yep. Realizing that Tsugoii-chan may be super far ahead, he may have been stream sniping, who knows. Just kidding.
Alert.
Yeah,
He's
'cause
probably realizing that he's not going to be able to catch up on story, so he's just going to go for the quicker objectives.
yeah, because while Tsugoii is going to defeat A2, she would get the visit the cradle thing as well. So Amei just probably wanted to snipe that, knowing they're ahead.
Yep.
So Gamecmdr's just doing story progress. He's in desert. Jeakerek's back at forest.
Well, jeakerek's, I think, is trying to upgrade a weapon. The Masamune.
Yeah, might be.
And Amei's probably going to try and sell his sound waves to the park robot. While also trying to get more story progress.
Yeah.
But no one's upgraded the Machine Spear to level 2 yet. It's still a close race. Because Amei and jeakerek, I don't think they can win right now. They probably need story progress to get the rest of the...
because the Emil route is after A2, right? Yeah, it was after A2. So Tsugoii is on her way to A2 right now, which defeat A2 is going to be one goal. Buy a chip material is going to be another goal, which is you do right after A2. And after that, the lunar tier quests become available. So that's 2 more goals as well. So Team Rick is capitalizing off the story progress. Or they will, I hope.
Yeah. Probably. The only thing is that Tsugoii has to know what?
I'm sorry, speaking of progress and 2 more goals, that just reminds me, we still have some progress and 2 more goals to be done for our next run, which is gonna be Animal Crossing. You can still snipe away some golds there as well. You can get your town name or the player name with just 1 single donation, or you could try to get our last progress for this game, which would be the villager randomizer. We still need $150 for that. Everybody who wants to see that, please press !donation in chat or push the donation button below stream. And all of your donations go to Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders are worldwide involved in life-saving responses to various diseases, including, of course, COVID-19, but also cholera, Ebola, hepatitis, HIV, and malaria all over the world. So your money is going to a good cause. And sorry for butting in. Back to you guys.
You can always butt in whenever you want. And while that was going on, we saw jeakerek upgrade, or have Masamune upgrade a weapon.
I think it was for his contract.
Yeah, because he died, he never went back and upgraded that.
Yeah. This jeakerek doesn't know what to do now.
He might just be checking the wiki.
Because it's not a lot you can do. The only thing that jeakerek could theoretically try to do is upgrade Machine Spear to level 2.
When did Culinary Researcher get available?
Do you want to know when Culinary Researcher is available?
No, okay, the first quest that leads to Culinary Researcher. I don't want to know the entire thing.
You need to finish the manager's request, or if I remember correctly, to unlock the camp development quest.
When's that? Like, when does that start? Story progress was.
Manager's request starts when you are in the middle of Death Warp, from what I recall.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then the camp development quest starts after you talk to an enemy, after defeating A2. And then after completing camp development, you have to go back to talk to an enemy, and that would unlock an enemy's past. But I think what you have to do is you have to finish camp development, leave the forest, go back to the forest to talk to the guys in the camp development to go and help them develop their camp even more.
So yeah, Tsugoii is done with A2, and she is... Yeah, she is going on the... She's going to do the Emil Desert Route goal, which unlocks the lunar tier quests. So yes. That's 3 goals that Team Astley won't have time to get. And if they don't... oh yeah, jeakerek falling for the same thing for Gamecmdr with Gamecmdr. If Team Astley don't get to A2 fast, they might be out of luck here.
It's gonna be a while because Amei's just finishing. He's finishing Beauvoir.
Yeah, they are not even close.
I think that's like 10 minutes behind. They still have a chance though, because you need 13 objectives to finish. And getting the chip and unlocking the 2 lunar tiers are completely fast, yes, but then it's Jackass Oh wait, no, there's 3 on lunar tiers. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh,
never mind.
I didn't realize that.
This might be the end of the
Tsugoii
race.
doesn't,
That'd be really fast.
If Tsugoii doesn't mess something up, like, big time, it might just be their win.
Wait. No, Tsugoii just messed up entirely.
Oh no, I didn't see that. What happened?
Because Tsugoii just let Amei do the Jackass fights. Jackass research unlocks when you complete city angles. So if jeakerek can find all the materials to upgrade Spear to level 2, or if Amei can do that, then Team Astley could take a win out of this. Because culinary researcher takes forever to do, and I have no idea if Gamecmdr even remembers how to do that.
Gate with explosives. There's gotta be an easier way.
What is Tsugoii doing?
What is Gamecmdr doing? Oh.
What is everybody doing? Who knows?
What is jeakerek? Oh my god, this is a mess. So Amei's trying to rush story. Amei's at Death Warp, which
this sand sure is slippery.
Culinary researchers. The prerequisite of culinary researchers is going to get unlocked for Amei. I think Tsugoii is getting the lunar tier, but I don't think she knows that. Oh wait, never mind. Oh no, yeah. I don't think she knows the correct order for the lunar tiers.
Well, Tsugoii interacted with it. That might count. It's hard to say.
Does that count?
We've got enemies approaching.
Can't you just go up to it and interact with it anytime before talking to Emil then? Did she mark it?
Well, I mean, sometimes they're not interactable. I remember that.
Oh no, she
That's
didn't
why I
mark
specifically
it, yeah.
interact with it.
Oh, I think that's some Wikipedia time for jeakerek. Well,
Let's go to
I think Amei is going for the
wiki.
Jackass fights. Yeah.
I mean, that's the easiest one he could theoretically do.
Yeah, so that's going to be 11 for Astley, while...
Interesting.
Team
it
Rick.
just says to talk to Emil, so that might mean that Team Brick did get interact. Hard to say though. What were you saying?
Yeah, that's like interacting with lunar tiers. That's 3 free goals for Team Rick. And yeah, Tsugoii is going for the commercial facility lunar tier, which is the first one you need to get. They're all in order, so.
What's that?
Analysis.
Gonna put Rick at 12.
Residential area. Large numbers
This
Yes,
is gonna be
but
really
Amei is-
close.
such concrete and metal
Amei is
shelters.
now doing
The structures were
the
referred to by names
Jackass
such
fights.
as apartment complex.
These
Where's
fights
jeakerek
are
going?
the Atom Pit.
Mail notification received from access point.
I mean, yeah.
You need the materials to upgrade the machine spear, which is copper ore, broken keys, and
Oh, right.
I forget what it is. I think it's rusted bolts or strip screws. One of the two. You need 5 of them. And I think jeakerek's going to try and farm them off Atom Pit drops.
Oh no.
Well, we're going to hope he can do it, at least.
Oh no, Gamecmdr and Amei are racing the the jackass quests.
Amei's got this though. He's starting it.
Yeah,
Earlier.
he started early.
It takes like a couple seconds to do.
I mean, someone might like Amei might get hit, and that might put Gamecmdr on the lead.
That's true.
I know how hard those fights can be.
They are annoying.
They don't have
The first one is you just kill a guy. The second fight is you have to kill without getting hit. The third one is you kill within 30 seconds. And then the fourth one, which is the one that Amei's on, is you have to kill the enemies and not get hit within 30 seconds.
Gamecmdr's gonna be so disappointed.
Probably the hardest part about all of this is the stubbies, as you cannot really easily damage them when they're doing whirling arms, which is what they're doing right now.
Which Amei is a level up.
Oh, Amei
compared to,
finished first.
Yeah. Oh, Gamecmdr is so mad.
Oh, but this now, who can upgrade the spear to level 2?
Yeah, Tsugoii got all of the lunar tier quests. It's... Wow. So Team Rick only has to upgrade Machine Spear, while Team Astley, if they upgrade the Machine Spear first, which jeakerek is going for, I guess. Oh, Tsugoii is getting the mats for it.
Crystal, that's right, it's copper ore, crystals, and broken keys. And you need 5 broken keys. So Tsugoii, I think, is going to try to go and talk to Amei. Or not. Maybe Tsugoii already has the necessary mats. I don't know if Tsugoii got 5 broken keys out of Amei or not. We'll find out.
Is Amei going to start the... Yeah, I think Amei is starting Culinary Researcher, which won't really do them all.
Guard down.
Oh no.
Oh no, jeakerek died. Oh no. That's an actual death, by the way, not like... Oh no, he died. He death warped.
Yeah. Wait, no, Tsugoii's doing Culinary Researcher.
Oh no, oh my god.
But Tsugoii doesn't know how to start his Culinary Researcher.
You only have to do Machine Spear upgrade. Come on, guys.
Why is Amei doing Resistance Disappearance?
Why?
I'm fairly certain you have to do Manager's Request.
Sword.
Whatever.
What is going on?
There's a quest you have to do to activate it, and they're trying to figure out which one it is. I was fairly certain it was Manager's Request, which is the one where you talk to the person who's in front of the gate, who then lets you...
The jukebox quest?
Yeah. Well, no.
Or
She tells you to get a music box about her
music
friend.
box, yeah.
Gamecmdr is just looking at the wiki.
Oh no, jeakerek, you've done this fight hundreds of times.
Wait, did Gamecmdr see that he had enough?
Oh no, jeakerek died again.
jeakerek has no heals. It's a lot harder to do the fight when you don't really have any recoveries.
Yeah. You are right. I think Amei is going to get the... going for...
Amei's doing negotiations, because I'm fairly certain you need to complete 80. Or if not...
No, he's going to get the materials from the trader. I think.
Oh, he might be doing that, yeah.
Well, he gets trolled by auto walk-on.
Sword.
Yeah, since all of our movement options are attacks, basically, and auto lock-on is a thing, it can get really annoying.
Yeah, 2B and 9S, whenever they're near an enemy, they will try to attack it, which is really nice at times, but at the same time it's kind of annoying when you're trying to move, when you're right next to a bunch of enemies. You want to move fast. I think jeakerek is checking the wiki to help.
I honestly don't know why Team Rick are not going for the machine spear. Or what are they doing?
Maybe they don't know they need a broken key?
Gamecmdr is going to the forest.
I know Tsugoii is trying to get camp development.
Yeah, Tsugoii is on the colony researcher route. Come on, jeakerek,
So glad
we
I did
believe
not
in
do
you.
this one. Oh, go jeakerek! We all believe.
Let's go, jeakerek! Oh my god!
Oh, he
There
did
we
it.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
jeakerek's out of the desert. Oh, no, not yet. Just gotta check the wiki real quick.
Come on, through that hole.
And since this is going to get to an end real soon, looking at the goals, last quick reminder, the donation goal for Animal Crossing is still open. If you want Village Randomizer, we will close that bid war very soon. So if you're still interested in seeing that, now's basically your last chance to donate anything to that. Just do exclamation mark donate in chat, or click on the button below and choose that incentive. With every donation you do, you have the chance to win amazing prizes, including several game packs by our sponsor Team 17, including a couch co-op game pack, a Metrovania game pack, or a speedrun starter pack. All you have to do for that is donate a minimum amount of $25 throughout the marathon, and you're in the raffle for these prizes. And yeah, we're getting to an end really, really soon, it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
Seems
there
like
is
it's all
culinary
gonna come down to
researcher,
culinary researcher,
which takes ages to complete. So culinary researcher is literally 3 quests you have to do.
like 3 or 4 quests you have to do in a row.
Why did you guys even put that in? It's so annoying.
Whenever we make bingo boards, we try to avoid some of these longer ones, but this one was we just YOLO'd it, so it was any random board that came up, and apparently this one has culinary researcher.
Yeah, Tsugoii just got the music box for
Maybe we should return to...
what was it called? Manager's request.
Mm-hmm.
And Tsugoii is ahead
Operator
of
to 9S. Data
Amei?
upload complete.
Roger.
Is
I
Amei
also
even
have an
going for
incoming
culinary
message from the
researcher?
commander. Initiating
May is
playback.
currently going for broken keys.
2B,
Oh.
9S. We've lost contact
That's why he's
with
killing
several
stubbies
Zorha units
right now.
that were on their
Or
way
well,
to the
chickens.
surface. Their black boxes are online, so we
Those
presume
poor
they're
chickens.
still alive.
So I think
We've
jeakerek's
tracked
going
the
to start
location of
culinary
their signal,
researcher.
So I need all
Or I mean
North
manager's
jeakerek
on the
can't
surface
start
to head over and
culinary
investigate.
researcher.
End transmission.
Well, he might be able to start manager's
I heard
request,
something
but
about that back
Oh
at
yeah,
the
he's at
resistance
amusement park.
camp.
Yeah. There's no way. Oh,
Target location
Oh.
confirmed. I'm
Team
worried about
Rick.
the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon
Yep.
as possible.
Gamecmdr got all the upgrades for the spear.
yeah,
At
and
the
they
last
just
second.
win like that.
I guess that's
Culinary
time, then.
researcher was avoided another day.
GG.
Yeah, GG's. That was
GG
That was
to
really
Team
fun.
USA. Whopping 40 minutes below the estimate.
this was fast. Yeah.
It was really fast.
Right, so our next run still needs some time to set up. So you think the runners want to go for that last goal, or is it really that? tedious that nobody wants to go for it.
Tsugoii is on the path.
Tsugoii may want to go for it, but we could ask them. That's cool.
Right.
I know Amei probably doesn't.
So we will need to set up our Animal Crossing town now. There has been no donations for the village, for the player name or for the town name. So with just $1, you can get your name through. Now's your time to donate, because we will have to close these donations in about 5 minutes. So if you want to snipe that now, literally last chance.
Yeah, it's a whole town named after you, or a village named after you.
I mean,
that sounds pretty cool.
It starts as a town, it grows into it starts as a village, grows into a town, so that's nice.
That's pretty cool if I say so myself.
And I've just heard the villager bonus bingo will still be open when the run is going, so I'm sorry, that was my bad. No time constriction on that yet, but the names will close at in 5 minutes, so yeah. Go for it.
Trying to climb the building.
Tsugoii is trying to finish camp development right now. He finished the manager's request and just killed the enemies for camp development. Gamecmdr looks like he stopped streaming. Amei is having fun going out of bounds on some rocks.
He won the race. He's... he may take a breather now. That's fine.
Yeah, and Amei lost, which doesn't happen. So this is a page for the history books.
So I mean, I'll blame more on jeakerek having to reset than anything else.
Yeah, that was
very.
That was
sad.
such an unfortunate. It was. Oh my god.
But it was definitely very close.
It was definitely close. And things might have been different if jeakerek decided to go right instead of left when he clipped back inside, or clipped out of bounds from the grave. And I guess Team Astley is just messing around while Tsugoii does the Tsugoii does culinary researcher.
Oh wait, I think you have to listen to t-shirts.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh wait, never mind. Oh, there it is, culinary researcher.
GG's.
That's the start of the quest.
Oh, this is
You
the
have
start
to
of the
then
quest. Okay.
you then have to kill a moose and a boar and get their meats, which isn't that hard considering that there's a 50-50 chance that any
Don't you need 5?
You need 1.
Oh.
It's really just 1. You know, you would expect it to be like 5 or something, but from what I recall, the quest is just you get 1 and you're done.
Yeah, the guy's like, oh, I want to make all the foods when humans come back. He just wants 1 piece of boar meat and 1 piece of moose meat. Like, buddy, what's that gonna amount to?
Hello?
Oh. Hello, gamers.
Hello.
Hello.
GG runners.
What a... So, for reference here, the entire time I was talking to Tsugoii about what Isom is doing, I'm like, oh, somebody's doing this, here's what Isom is probably doing, and Isom is commentating. Isom was not playing. I'm tired.
Yeah, I was also like, I don't know, my routing was okay, but I just didn't realize some of the objectives that I could do, by the way. So I went to amusement park super early, and I got a fish in amusement park sewer. But I literally didn't realize that there was an objective to fish in amusement park, so I could just get 2 of them in once. But
No,
yeah,
I did a really good job playing any percent. So
Tsugoii is my hero, my any percent hero. Unfortunately, Amei couldn't join us because he's been up for like 24 hours from the other team. But yeah, each team had a random gold guy and an any percent hero.
Yeah.
jeakerek had to take a reset.
Oh, I did
He got
it.
soft locked.
I also soft locked.
Bingo!
Yeah.
We did it. We got both the goals that we definitely needed to win, and not just one of them.
I miscounted the goals at the end, and I thought they had 12 and we had 11. So Tsugoii was frantically trying to do culinary, thinking we needed to sweep both the end goals.
Also, game. Amei talked to the jukebox girl like a couple minutes earlier than you, but he said no, so he didn't get the sound data. And
oh no! So I'm guessing you guys saw in commentary, but either JTech or Amei completed the Jackass fights literal seconds before I did. I mean, literal
yeah,
seconds.
you guys were. Amei was like a wave ahead of you on the Jackass fights.
Yeah.
So what did Amei even do? Did he just like finish negotiations and then just say like screw in game?
He did.
You don't need to finish negotiations for Jackass research.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like he just got the
helping
transporter.
jeakerek.
Because he didn't.
He did
with,
random
like...
stuff, the story, and then the random stuff again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he didn't. Yeah, because so our thought here was the 3 lunar tiers and the buy a chip from a meal and defeat A2. Basically, like we thought the first person to defeat A2 probably gets like all 5 of those. So it's just like Tsugoii, like those are your 5 goals, and like complete culinary researcher if we need you as a backup. Like my goal is to just not let them like end the bingo, like without fighting those.
I was just curious if you guys know that there is a wall and you cannot do a reverse big boy jump if after prologue, because I did it twice.
You have to do a different strat for that.
Yeah,
I saw.
But it was like so sick. The first thing I realized, I don't have a VT, so I went back for a VT and did the clip again. And when I got a VT, I realized that there's a. So I did a first big boy jump, and I thought there's the wall's only on the one side. So I tried to go from the other side in the second try, but nope, wall was also there. So yeah, I did 2 perfect BBJs just to realize I cannot do this. I had to go through the factory, and I
also this. Can I jump in real quick? We have a donation of $1 from our very own Floa 258, and he donated for the town to be named Bing City.
Aw, thank you, Floha.
It's a nice name for a town.
Just wanted to get that in. So we're gonna, since there's no competition so far, hint hint nudge nudge, we will be going with that name.
If only Amei was up to donate.
I mean, the name is still up for grabs.
Any Rickrolls.
He'd probably name it Chicken.
Yeah, so in Amei's honor, we have Team Rick and Team Astley.
And Rick won this time.
So wait, so who went to the forest early from your team, JTech?
I did. I went to the forest because I wanted to get what was this? Forest front. Then I wanted to go Old King's tomb or Old King's grave. And I did the clip to get there. And I did the clip to go back to the castle, and I soft locked.
Dude, wait a second. You only need to go to the right, and you went to the left. If that was so
no,
close.
I felt we actually called that someone on your team had soft lock there, because I was like, there's no way anyone would go to the grave but not the cradle.
Yeah.
Unless.
All right. Listen. Oh, y'all realize that my game crashed just basically as soon as you said start, right? So I had to restart my whole entire game, and then I was like, Steam Sync was having an issue, so I like kill my Steam, reopen everything, and then start the game as quickly as possible. I was like, cool, I'm like a minute behind already. This is great.
I was like, oh, they were ready, and we count down, and you're like, wait, Tsugoi's stream is not up. I was like, oh,
too late, I guess.
What was our final time, by the way?
52:11.
Oh wow, that was a really fast one.
That is really
Definitely
fast, yeah.
underestimate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast that you don't even realize how fast it is. That's the best kind of fast.
Well, it felt. I'm gonna be honest. It's 7 a.m. now. Ending this for me. I was so tired. I mean, Tsugoii to deal with complainer boy over here because I got myself stuck in the amusement park with like no health. I failed a really easy jump like 8 times trying to jump over to fish just moments before Tsugoii walked out Beauvoir's door and could have just fished. Like I was sniping goals for my own teammate.
That was chaotic.
It was something.
That was definitely
really
dedicated gaming. I approve.
I also like the fact that I went at the end to the desert because I tried to get the Jackass quest and I forgot to buy anything from the trader and I like died to Adam like 4 times. But what is interesting, I got Early Dawn without the weapon attack up. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know that was possible.
So I spent all the money I would have done on early buys to buy 3 HUD sound data. Then I mega jumped into the amusement park, ran over to the guy who was not there, and then had no money to buy for the Adam buys because I couldn't sell my HUD sound data.
Also, can I just say, jeakerek, the first thing he fished out of the sewers was a golden machine head.
Oh yeah. And I totally didn't make use out of it because I soft lock right after.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Then Amei had to go buy the sound data.
Yeah, I could have planned it so much better because I could have done first quest and then went to do an amusement sewer, and then from amusement I should have gone straight to the forest and upgrade VC2 and got a lot of objectives in a very short time. But my brain wasn't like working properly, so
it's early in the morning, but it was definitely a good idea.
I mean, it's not early in the morning in here, but like, let's assume it is.
It's 1 p.m. in Europe, so it's still early.
Yeah, it is early. It is early.
Story progress-wise, also, Tsugoii, you were just playing any percent.
I literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I literally played any percent. And until they
while you were at Beauvoir, Amei was like at Desert Center. So you guys had the advantage from there, basically.
Because like he got oil field basically as soon as I entered the desert. So I was like, if he goes straight for center, he'll get center before I do. So I'm like, all right, I'm not making any detours. I'm literally just gonna play any percent.
Okay, I think what he did was he got oil field, died, death warped back, and went to... Where did he go? To factory? Forest?
He was doing improving communications.
Oh, so I managed to snipe that from him.
Yeah, you did. You guys
what was very
almost
weird
got that at the same time from the commander.
I think Amei tried to get the jukebox sound data and didn't get the jukebox sound data. And then he gets to the point where he can finish improving communications, is right next to Anemone, and doesn't finish improving communications.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Amei has the reverse, where Tsugoii and I just got up. Amei had been up for like 24 hours. He had not slept since we raced 16 players in really, really long-a-thon yesterday.
Oh,
damn. Boy. That sounds extreme, DVH.
Aged Gamer, I approve.
Yeah. He's got a good warm-up, right?
He's so warm.
Yeah, it's like he's extremely warm.
So if you could hear our comms, not only was I talking about what Isom was doing the whole time, but we were convinced that Amei was right there with Tsugoii. So when Tsugoii was like buying before A2 and then they marked Foreskin Cradle, we're like, oh my god, Amei is like setting the world record. I cannot believe he's gotten there so fast. Because we thought he was just ahead of Tsugoii because he crashed getting the gold ore chest just ahead at the oil field. And so we thought he was just continuing to stay just like 10 seconds ahead of Tsugoii. The whole time we were convinced.
Also about the gold ore fun fact, when I went to the Forest King grave, I was like, okay, I got the grave, and I was like, what's this random pickup right here? And it was the golden ore. It was the only random pickup that I checked for no reason, and it was the golden ore out of all things. But Amei already got the chest.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God.
it was insane.
Tsugoii, how did you like learning how to do culinary research around the fly?
Bro, that sucked. I pulled up the wiki, and it's like, yeah, go talk to. I'm like, I know where it is, and I know it's like after A2, so I just go there, and I'm like, why is there nobody here? And it's like, okay, you have to go do. It's like you have to go do some other quest. I was like, all right, I'll go get it. It's like unlocked after finishing Forest. Go talk to Anemone. Like, go talk to Anemone, and she just doesn't give me a quest. I'm like, wait, the hell's going on? And then I have to look at like a side note, and it's like, you have to do this quest to do this quest to get to this quest. And I was like, man, this sucks.
But you know what doesn't suck? That we still have 1.5 day full of games and bingos ahead of us.
Oh, that's a lot of gaming.
That's a lot of gaming. We have Animal Crossing just being set up. We're waiting on those guys to finish up. And after that, some good old platforming, Ori and the Blind Forest. We still have a bit more for this game coming up. You can unlock Rainbow Dash and Rainbow Ori mode for $50. So if that's something to work against. And after that, we get another 2v2 Lockout, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword randomizer, which is also coming later today. Which I hear is also going to be a hot competition.
Skyward Sword is a 2D Zelda, right? Or is that
Skyward Sword's 3D. It's one of the
Skyward Sword is 3D on the Wii. I think it's a remake, right?
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Super thanks to everyone for playing with me, and our awesome commentators, Janu and Isam, and of course Bingothon for having us back despite Amei's antics.
Yeah, GG's to all the runners. Please give our runners a follow and a like, and also our commentators. Thank you so much for showing us this, though it was not a fortunate time for anybody, apparently. Lots of coffee was consumed, I hope.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's in
Bingothon
right now, so.
Oh.
Shout outs to Rick Astley.
Yeah, he never will give you up. Never will let you down.
All right.
Nor run around.
Can hurt you.
Yeah, well.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna go into a quick intermission while Animal Crossing is still being set up. Tsugoii-chan, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the race. It was amazing to watch. Good night to everybody who's going to sleep, and welcome in to everybody who's gonna still be here and join. We will have Drew Pack with Animal Crossing Fish Bingo very, very soon. So stay tuned for that.
Hell yeah.
Doctors Without Borders was formed in 1971 in France by doctors and journalists who'd worked in the famine and war in Biafra, modern-day eastern Nigeria. Their aim was to establish an independent organization that focused on delivering emergency medical care quickly, effectively, and impartially for people most in need. That's what we've been striving to do ever since. And today, Doctors Without Borders, which is known internationally by our original French name, Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF, is a global organization. At any given time, we have literally tens of thousands of staff operating in more than 70 countries. Right now, we are more than 30,000 professionals who come from every corner of the planet. These are some of the faces of my colleagues, a cross-section of people who work for Doctors Without Borders around the world. Most international staff are deployed for months at a time, depending on the needs, the circumstances, or a field worker's skill set. We are doctors, nurses, midwives, and other healthcare professionals. We are builders, organizers, and problem solvers. We're multinational, multicultural, and multi-talented. In a sense, we're a lot like you. So now let's talk about what we actually do. Broadly, Doctors Without Borders delivers emergency aid to people in need. People affected by armed conflict, natural disasters, and epidemics, or people who have been denied medical care for political reasons. Our actions are always about our patients. Each person is treated with humanity and respect. We're independent from political and economic agendas or anyone's military objectives, and we believe deeply in neutrality. Doctors Without Borders does not take sides in an armed conflict or make statements about who's right and who's wrong. We're also impartial. Our actions are based on what we have independently verified as the needs of our patients. We treat people regardless of race, religion, or political affiliation. It's our ability to translate our principles into action that sets us apart.
Peggy 7.
Welcome everybody, my name is SO5C and it's my very pleasure to welcome you all to the Bingothon Summer 2022 event. It's currently 26 degrees centigrade with a light breeze coming from the northeast, so perfect conditions for the sporting event of the season. We have about 200 fans live here at our venue and many more watching from the television at home for this great event that's just about to happen. We're talking, of course, about the Animal Crossing City Folk Fish Bingo. Drupak will be our combatant today, and he will try to make this final count. As we're speaking, the referees are making the final field checks, making sure that the fishing rods are within regulation. And I'd like to take that chance to remind you that you here at the venue, or all the fans at home in front of the televisions, may take part in our event. Donation is super simple and easy. Just press the ! donate in chat, or press the button below your screen to donate to our sponsor, Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders is a medical humanitarian organization that helps people irrespective of race, religion, gender, and political affiliation. They do frontline work with doctors, nurses, and logisticians, and are often the first to the scene when people's lives are impeded or in conflict, disease outbreak, or other disasters. And as we're talking, I see the teams are getting ready, coaches giving a last final confirmation to their players, and now I'll give it to your commentators, and we will be right back.